Good morning. Today we are going to learn how to get the greatest common factor and the least common multiple. Let's remember together how to get factors of any number. If you want to get all factors of any number, you are going to think about all numbers that when you multiply them by each others, the answer is going to be the number that you have. Like here, I want to get factors of number 24. Think about all numbers that when you multiply them by each others, the answers is going to be 24. We always start by 1 times the number that we have. 1 times 24 equals 24. Ask yourself, does the 2 work with me? Yes, because 24 is an even number. So we can say that 2 times 12 equals 24. What about the 3? Does the 3 work with you? Yes, 3 times 8 equals 24. What about the 4? From the multiplication tables, we know that 4 times 6 equals 24. What about the 5? The 5 doesn't work with the 24 because 5 works only with numbers that starts with 0 or 5 in the units. What about the 6? It's already written. What about the 7? It doesn't work with the 24. What about the 8? It's already written. So we have all numbers that we need to write. Now, where are your factors? Factors are numbers that are inside the equal sign or before the equal sign, like 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4, and 6. So those are our factors. And take care, you're going to use the same steps to get the highest common factor. Now, let's learn together how to get highest common factor of any 2 numbers. Here I'm going to get all factors of 30, then all factors of 42, then the common factors, and common factors means that we are going to take numbers that are repeated in both rows, and then you will take the highest number of them. What are factors of 30? Think about all numbers that when you multiply them by each others, the answer is going to be 30. Do the same for the 42. Which numbers, when we multiply them by each others, the answer is going to be 42. Where are the repeated numbers? Where are the common factors? The 1 is repeated, the 2 is repeated, the 3 is repeated, and the 6. So our common factors are 1, 2, 3, and 6. Now, where is the highest common factor or the greatest common factor? It is the 6. Now, we will do the same but with the multiples. Let's remember together how to get multiples of any number. Of course, we cannot write all multiples that we have for any number like the factors because each number has an infinite number of multiples. We will write just the first 7 or the first 10 multiples. So how to get the multiples? The number that you have in the question multiplied by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, and so on. And you're going to take the product or the answer. So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, 4 times 5 is 20, 4 times 6 is 24, and 4 times 7 is 28. Now, where are my multiples? The numbers that are after the equal sign, or outside the equal, or the answer, or the product. These are my multiples, like the 4, like the 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and 28. Take care, you will use the same steps to get the least common multiple. Now let's learn together how to get the least common multiple of any 2 numbers. You will do the same steps. Get the multiples of the first number, the multiples of the second number, all common multiples, and at the end you will choose the least or the smallest common multiple. How do we get the multiples of 6? Multiply 6 by 1, by 2, by 3, and write your answers. So these are the multiples of 6. Do the same with the 8. 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, and so on, till you reach to the 64. Now, where are the repeated numbers? Where are the common multiples? The 24 is repeated. Also, the 48 is repeated. So which number will I choose? Of course, the least, which is the 24. So the common multiples are 24 and 48. The least common multiple is 24. Now, how do we get HCF, which is the highest common factor, and LCM, which is the least common multiple of 15 and 18? Let's start with factors. We will get factors of both numbers. How do we get factors of 15? Think about all numbers, that when you multiply them by each other, the answer is 15. Thank you. Do the same for the 18. What are the factors of 18? Now, where are the common factors? I have only the 1 and the 3. Which number will we take? I want the highest common factor, so the answer is 3. Now let's get the least common multiple. What are the multiples of 15? Let's do the same with the 18. What are the multiples of 18? Where are the common multiples? Only the 90 is repeated in both rows, so my least common multiple is the 90. Now it's your turn. Try by yourself to solve these questions. You're going to get the least common multiple and the greatest common factor for each pair of numbers. In the next slide, you will see the answers. So you can stop the video till you get all your answers, and then you can check your answers in the next slide. Thank you.